Hello there, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Look what just arrived. We've got the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards by Barbara, oh dear, might not be able to say this name properly, Barbara Meiklejohn-Free and Flavia Kate Peters, illustrated by Richard Crooks. All right, so this is October as I'm doing this, so we've got some very witchy kind of stuff coming in here. So very nice box. Right, very hard box, two-piece box there if you like those things. 48 cards and guidebook set. Excellent time to go back to your roots and harness the power of nature. Engage with the messages and medicines of plants and herbs and invoke your inner kitchen witch. These cards will help you cook up and stir the ingredients to connect you to the cauldron of life. From root to tip, each card reveals remedies, salves, tinctures, lotions, and potions to create well-being in your life. Enter this magical space and draw upon the wisdom and recipes still relevant in the kitchens today. Oracle contains 48 cards, keyword focus, detailed guidebook and how to use the information, sample spreads, easy to remember and repeat invocations, and detailed readings. Oh dear, we have a typo on that. Someone didn't get that past the editor. Someone got that past the editors. Detailed readings and recommended recipes, factual information, and about each key ingredient. So let's crack this thing up and let's see what we've got inside. Remove this. Very nice cellophane on there. Oh, did I open it? Oh, geez. Good Lord. All right, let's try that again. Okie dokie. Got it. This is very well cellophaned, let me say. Okay, there we go. So the box has a shiny finish to it by the looks of it. Glossy finish on there. See if we can get these open. They tend to stick together. Oh, excellent. That wasn't too bad. Usually what I do with these, I just kind of pull on this just a little bit just to get a little bit more leverage on there. So plain inside there. Sometimes they have colors or words in there, not on this particular one. Same thing with the back. $24.99 US, by the way, if you are interested in purchasing. I'll put the link down below where I got it. So here's the book. We'll start here. Nice colorful book, at least on the outside. We've got pictures of the witches here. Now, this is part of the witches series. There's a few others with these. I've got a couple other of their decks, and I actually really do quite like them. So I think I've got the Witches Familiars is from these guys as well. I forget which other ones, but there's a few other ones there. So I'll put the links to the other cards down in the description box as well. So let's see, how many pages is this? It's a nice looking book, 112 pages in the book. And we'll go in the inside. This was published, by the way, it usually says on either the front or the back. I think it's been out for a little bit, but it is new to me. 2019 is when it first came out, and fourth printing is 2022. So it has been out for a while. Anyways, we've got an introduction, 5 cauldron spreads. So it looks like it's got a couple of sample spreads, 3-card spread, 4-card cauldron spread, and where did it go? A 5-card cauldron spread on there as well. Or of course, just use them freeform. So I actually quite like it when deck creators do put a few of their own spreads in here. It's just because, you know, each card deck, maybe they have some sort of intention on how the best way to use the deck is, or at least how they created it. So it's always good to play with those things a little bit. I mean, I've been reading cards for a very long time, so I don't usually use a lot of other people's spreads, but I do kind of give them a little bit of a whirl. So the book itself is not in color. As much as the outside is so pretty, it would have been nice if they did. But anyways, doesn't really matter. So we have aloe vera to start off with. We've got soothe. We've got a invocation right there. So this particular one would be soothing gel to heal the skin. Digestive tract heals from within. Inflammation, immune disease. My golden juice will bring you ease. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There it is done. So you can work with aloe vera and just give it a little bit of an energy boost there. I love aloe vera. It's great on sunburns and on dry skin. It's really good. Anyways, aloe vera's guidance. recommended recipe, and then aloe vera revealed. So a little bit of the history of aloe vera there. So these are usually pretty good. So you can either just use this as an oracle, or you can use it as some little magical recipes for things. Chocolate aphrodisiac. Yes. Okay. Anyway, so you get the idea. So each one has all those associations with it. So pretty good on that. And let's get into the cards. Oh my goodness. So anyone that's been watching my channel, I am a sucker for anything with a gilded edge. It doesn't even matter sometimes if the cards resonate. Although granted, I have turned a couple down of just the cards were icky, but they had gilded edging on them. So anyway, but I love look how shiny that is. I don't even have the overhead light on because I didn't want the glare. But yeah, look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Anyways, I like the back of the card. Look at that. That is so cool. That just draws you like right in there. Very, very nice. Very well done. Very well done on that. A little bit does look quite magical, doesn't it? Anyways, all right. So the card size themselves, all right, they are oracle size. So if you've got really small hands, it's going to create a little bit of trouble for you. This is it compared to my hand, right? So I have fairly long fingers. I've got fairly decent sized hands, man hands, not quite man hands, but anyways, you get the idea. So I usually don't have too much trouble except with massive depths like the Goliath or something like that. So this is a little bit bigger, right, than your regular tarot for sure. So if you've got smaller hands, probably the way you're going to shuffle these would be like this way, right, lengthways, so that your fingers only have to stretch this far. Or you're probably going to maybe shuffle them this way so that this length here is, and do overhand like that. Those are probably going to be the two easiest ways. I can't see really, even I wouldn't be able to. I can barely go like this to riffle shuffle them. I don't riffle shuffle my cards anyway. It destroys them. So it just gives me hives. I just can't do it. So anyways, those are probably going to be the best ways to shuffle the cards. They spread not too badly. Probably with the gild edges, I probably have a couple that are just a little bit stuck together initially, because that's what happens with the gild edging. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with them. So we'll try and do that spread again at the end. But let's have a look at these cards and see what we've got going. All right, my cloth keeps moving a little bit. It's satin, so it's a little bit slippery. Anyways, wow, these are pretty. Look at this one. This is aloe vera, bringing in some soothing energy. Very nice. A lot going on in that card. Like quite a lot going on in that card. We have the apple, ooh, the forbidden fruit, ooh, right? Apples are wonderful though. Forbidden, but apples, of course, are always associated as well with harvest, right? We harvest them September, October in that area, right? Arnica with recovery. If you've ever had sore muscles, arnica oil is that's where it's at. Really great salve, really great oil. For taking care of sore muscles and joints in there, really good. We've got basil. Okay, start the great debate. I call it basil. I am English by nature. That's where I learned to talk. Of course, I've been over in North America for a very long time, but I use the word basil. But some people may call it basil. We'll split the difference 50-50. No one is right, no one is wrong, but it is the most wonderfully smelling herb. And this one has reconciliation. So very nice herb there. Bay leaves to bring abundance. I love bay leaves. You can do manifestations with bay leaves. It can be very powerful. Blackberry, invasive. You know, blackberries are very invasive bush. I guess they're bush. But man, do they ever have the most wonderful berries on there? But yes, invasive, but they also taste really good. We have black pepper with banishment. Yes, pepper is one of those things you can use for a banishing spell. We have catnip and a bond. Oh, and we have a little black cat right there. Love kitty cats. And of course, if you've ever seen a cat react with catnip, yes, it's instant attraction there. So bond something to you. We've got chamomile for relaxation. Yeah. Chili pepper with ferocity. Very fiery energy. So it looks like what they've done with this is like, this is the background here is it all looks the same. And it's like someone's like a witch's kitchen, right? And so this is just the ingredients coming to the forefront. Chocolate with aphrodisiac. Oh yeah, there you go. Spark the cravings now. We have cinnamon, reignite. Cinnamon is actually a very powerful spice. You can use this in manifestations. Cinnamon is one of those spices, historically where, you had to have money to have cinnamon, right? So it can very much be used for abundance affirmations, abundance spells, that kind of thing. Cloves, gossip. Interesting, it's associated with gossip in this particular deck, but cloves is another one where historically you had to, if you could afford cloves, you had money. You were rich way back in the day, right? So very powerful spice. Again, you can use it in abundance and prosperity spells, but this is gossip for that one. Coriander, bringing immortality. Cumin, faithfulness. Dandelion, wishes. Were you ever a kid? If you were a kid and you ever had these, I don't know what you call it. I guess it's when the dandelion goes to seed. Of course, parents everywhere, especially dads that liked a nice green lawn without dandelions, did not love these things. But when you were a kid, did you ever blow on these and make a wish in the wind? Right? We did when we were kids. So anyways, that's associated with your wishes. I like that. That's kind of cool. Echinacea, fortify. Yep, echinacea. People use that as a natural remedy for colds and the flu. Elderflower, warding. All right, warding off something, I guess. Elderflower. I've never tried elderflower cordial, which is what they've got right there. So I have no idea what it tastes like, but do you know that people use that? Eucalyptus, breathe. Yeah, use eucalyptus when you've got a stuffy nose and you'll be able to breathe, no problem. You can use eucalyptus essential oils, just put it in a shaker bottle with some like distilled water and whatnot, and spray it in your shower. If you're a little stuffy, it works quite well. Garlic, repel. Yes, if you're too garlicky, yes, you will repel things. Of course, garlic, used to dispel like vampires and evil spirits and things like that. Ginger, we've got power. Yes, very powerful is ginger of all kinds. Also tastes really good, but ginger for power. Hemp, expansion. Hemp has a lot of different uses, everything from medicinal to you can make it very sustainable. So expansion with hemp. Honey, ambrosia. Very interesting. Very sweet, very lovely. Also got some healing properties there. Lavender, bringing sleep. Oh, I love lavender. Lavender is so nice. So I'd be interested to look at the card there for this one. But lavender, very calming, very soothing. And yes, if you have some even just dried lavender petals in a sachet, put it beside your bed or underneath your pillow, and you'll sleep a little bit better. Lemon, bitterness. Mandrake, impassive. Milk thistle, intrusion. Mint, clarity. Mugwort, intuition. Mustard, faith. Nettle, caution. Ooh, if you've ever been thrown from a horse and landed in stinging nettles, you would definitely know to take caution with those. Yes, childhood stories, English childhood stories, actually. I was taking English horseback riding lessons many moons ago, and my horse decided to take off without me holding on to it, and so it was like a little cartoon. Anyways, nutmeg, bringing luck. Love nutmeg. Olive, peace. Onion brings tears. Yes, it certainly can. Parsley, death. Interesting. I'm going to have to read up on that one. Interesting energy there. Patchouli, purpose. Rose, bringing romance. Well, there you go. Rosemary, memories. Cards are really pretty. Sage, purification. Love the smell of sage. All kinds of different varieties of sage as well. You can use just, if you want to grow your own sage to use to cleanse and purify your home, just grow some garden sage. It still smells wonderfully. Salt for protection. Seaweed, prediction. Oh, that's an interesting one. St. John's wort, dispirited. Sugar, sweetness. Yes, sugar brings sweetness, also brings addiction, actually. But anyways, we have tea tree for binding. Time, courage. Turmeric, diversity. Witch hazel, sensitivity. And finally, yarrow with expulsion. So there you go. Pretty good deck. They feel really nice in the hands. I didn't have anything stick together. So yeah, so you're going to have to, if you do your cards this way ever, you're just going to have to kind of just jiggle them just a little bit to do that. But anyways, beautiful deck. It's got some really good energy to it. So that's going to be really interesting working with that. But that is that. So like I said, I'll put the link down below if you want to purchase this. What did you think of the deck? Leave me a comment in the box down below. Do you have this deck? Do you work with this deck already? I would love to know how this works for you. Do you get good readings off it? How do you use it? Do you do spreads? Do you do reads for other people? Or do you just like pull a card? Or do you just use it as a resource? Right? Because you can just use it as a resource for some spells in there as well. Leave me a comment. Let me know. But I thank you guys for watching. I'll put up a 4K 3D, not 3D, HD one for you, 3D, woo, for you. So it's just a quick flip through. I'll put that up as well. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.